What's up guys, Milan here back with a new video. In this video, I'm gonna be playing live battles with the deck that you're seeing in my Milan account. I'm probably gonna switch decks after 2 or 3 battles. Right now is the Miro Rocket deck and we face someone in the Grand Challenge from units. As you guys can see, the deck has got plenty of defense as the Executioner Tornado is a meta defense. It can stop any big pushes, and also I've got the Inferno Tower to tackle the Royal Giant or the Golem. Right now, as you guys saw, I locked the Princess, Ice Golem the Miner, and now I rocket the Ice Wizard. That was not probably the best value I could get, but decent amount of damage done to the left tower. And yeah, look at this guys. I put my miner so that the Ice Spirit got distracted to the miner, and then I tornado the mini P.E.K.K.A back so that the minions would get some values on the left tower. And this was actually a good move. I'm gonna put my Ice Golem to distract the mini P.E.K.K.A. He's gonna play the prediction log, and if you guys can see, the left tower was distracted by the mini P.E.K.K.A and the miner could chip away the left tower to up till a 1100 HP. At this point, no one's ahead of damage, not by much difference. Oops. I misplaced a log, actually overcommitted. The log was not needed. The Executioner could have taken the Princess. I saw him placing the Inferno Tower, and so I rocket his left tower. He rockets my left tower too, but this is, he probably might be down on elixir at this time, so I go with the aggressive push of minions, and not making a mistake, he plays the Ice Spirit after I put down my miner. The Inferno Tower got one of the minions, and the Ice Wizard getting the second, but still I could get some decent amount of damage on the right tower as well. I'm gonna lock the Princess and also chip some damage on the left tower. At this point, the left tower can be easily, I can easily get the left tower by rocket, but then I decide to put the miner to chip away the left tower so that I can save my rocket, probably for the right tower. He has also decided to chip my right tower. I'm gonna tornado the Ice Wizard back so that the Executioner could get some value, good amount of value from it. And now the log goes for the Princess, and Ice Golem going down. He's playing his miner, and there comes his rocket. I'm gonna place my Executioner right in the center, and then there goes the miner to chip away the right tower. He places his Ice Spirit, but this is a GG guys. And the rocket to finish up the oops. He didn't even take a left tower because the log didn't reach the tower. The time got over, right? This is a 2-1, and now let's match up for someone else. Continuing the same deck. I'm not able to read his name because I can only read in English, and this is okay. He places his off, and yeah, if we can activate the King Tower, that's an advantage guys. Yeah, there we go. The King Tower is activated, he gives us a thumbs up. The Princess, he puts the Princess to chip away, and I lock his Princess. He's zapping my minions as well as the left tower, but and then I put my miner to the left tower. He defends it with minions and puts down his goblins to distract my minions, and then I defend the Hog Rider with the Inferno and the Ice Golem to tank for the minions, and the minions of the Hog Rider could not make it up to the tower. At this point I am building up my elixir. Let's see what does he do. Okay, so he is giving me the rocket value for the elixir pump, and I'm keeping my log ready so that yeah, there he goes. I thought the Princess would not be able to take any damage, but still it got one shot. And at this point I have my minions and miner on my hand, but he is going with the minions, so I'm gonna place my executioner, and again he's giving me some more values, but he has placed his hoverhead and I'm gonna tornado it and clump everything in the center, and the executioner is gonna get a very good amount of damage and very good value. Then I go with my miner. The executioner is also gonna take out the mini P.E.K.K.A and the minions could make it to the tower but distracted by their minions. I'm keeping my lock, but I put my ice golem first so that the princess won't be able to chip away my tower. He places his pump and I'm gonna rocket it for sure so that he does not get any advantage on us. And oh my god, I literally thought that I missed the princess, and I'm gonna tornado it. What? The hoverhead was not getting pulled by the tornado. He freezed, very good freeze by him. And there goes my miner, and I'm gonna tornado his mini P.E.K.K.A as well as minions die soon, and his goblins are gonna die as well. The left tower is now on 1000 HP. I'm gonna distract his hoverhead towards my right tower so that he does not get any value on my left. Miner to chip away for the left tower, and now let's go for the ice golem and lock the princess. He thought that I'm gonna rocket his bomb, but that's not a fair deal. At this point I'm gonna clump everything in the center, but he puts his hoverhead, of which I misplaced my tornado spell. The ice golem tanking up for the minions and the mini P.E.K.K.A. The executioner would take the mini P.E.K.K.A because, and also the inferno tower. I'm gonna tornado it so that the mini P.E.K.K.A is not gonna make up to the miner. And there we go. The rocket's gonna take away the left tower, and that's it. I know this episode's gonna be a long one. I've not been playing Grand Challenges for a while because I've been posting videos from my gamer account, and probably I did not play any Grand Challenges there because I did not have enough gems in that account. So I decided to post live battles of Grand Challenge from the Milan account, and we faced some Devon Terrell from War. He is putting the Dart Goblin, Electrovis and the Furnace. The Electrovis is gonna get some decent amount of damage on the left tower. The executioner is still alive, and he puts down his Goblin Barrel. I think he's using a lockbait deck because we already saw the Dart Goblin in his deck, and now the Goblin Barrel. He's gonna get some good amount of damage done on the right tower with that Furnace. Again, he deploys the Furnace behind the tower, but I'm gonna place my Ice Golem to tank away his Waves of Fire Spirits. I think this Inferno was of no use, and I'm gonna tornado the Dart Goblin, and it dies eventually. He places his EVs. I'm gonna put my executioner, and there goes a lock for his Goblin Barrel. And now he's showing us the angry face because we actually got a very good value by it, guys. It was a very good trade overall. The miner again to chip away the left tower is placing his Kami. I am pretty sure that he's using the lockbait, and there goes the Dart Goblin. What did we do? I placed my Ice Golem way early, and so the tower was not able to get it to the Dart Goblin. I'm sure he's gonna place the Goblin Barrel. Come on, man. Where is that? Oh, there goes his barrel, and there goes my lock. Miner to chip away his left tower again, and I'm gonna tornado early, and yes, I get some good. I thought I would get some value, but he places his Barbarians, Skami, and the Dart Goblin Ice Golem's gonna deal damage to the Skami and I lock them. Now let's see how we'll deal with that barrel. I'll put my minions and the miner to chip away the left tower. The Executioner is in good health, the minions are in good health. He puts down his dart goblin and I think he's gonna get a good value from that dart. I put down my Executioner and that left tower is in my rocket range. I probably must be able to defend this push and yeah, there we go. It's a GG guys. I take away his left tower and he's giving as many angle faces because I know that the feeling of losing because even I have lost many times. There we go, 4-1 in the Grand Challenge. I think I'll be changing my deck right now because I feel that this deck won't be able to clutch the victories in higher battles. So I've decided to play the mirrored rocket deck that was originally posted by Master P. I'm copying the same deck and there we go for the 5th battle of Grand Challenge. We are facing a Sinan Bedu YouTube. Okay, so he's a YouTuber as well from New Turkey. Thought it's Nova Turkey, but it's from Turkey. It's with two YouTubers facing one-on-one with each other. The mirrored goblin barrel goes to the right tower. I think it's 3 arrows hit. Okay, that's well designed. This prince is gonna deal with my Skami. The execution is gonna take away the witch. Still left in a good health. I'm gonna deploy my furnace on the right side, execution on the left, and he's placing his minions and I got 3 minions and that was a very good, that was not a good gameplay by him to be honest. I'm gonna pull away his giant towards my furnace so that the giant does not get any damage done to my left tower, and we already have that right tower. It's just a log and the rocket. It will do the work. He places his witch from the left. I think he's playing that giant witch deck. Prince added to it. Executioner and log to get rid of his double damage, and now I put my Skami and it's even gonna kill the finish of the witch. He puts again his minions and I'm gonna get them for free again. I thought he'd be learning something from that mistake that he made last time. Here was my goblin barrel and there was a mirrored goblin barrel, and this is I think it's gonna take away the tower, yes. That was an early tower and now we're gonna enter into the double time. Executioner, he's waiting and I'm gonna tornado so that I get, again I got the minions for free. I mean, come on man. I'm gonna put my wow, what was that? We just quit the match because I don't know why, but I'm gonna get this victory for free. I got twice the minions for free and now the game for free. The rocket's not even gonna touch that tower because before the rocket could go, the tower was down. We faced the YouTuber. I'm not heard his name ever. He might have not even heard my name either. So now making a 5 victory and a loss in the Grand Challenge. We move on to the 5th battle. As you know that I've not been playing the Grand Challenge for a while. Anything about 7 or 8 victories is an added bonus for me because Grand Challenge requires consistency and I was not being able to play the Grand Challenge. Facing doctors, analysis. I play the prediction log and yeah, I get the value from out of it. The goblin is gonna do some damage on the left tower and also the log getting out the Skami from the way and also chipping away the left tower. Is going with the bowler furnace. I'm gonna put my executioner and Skami is miner. He's gonna get a good value from the rocket. I'm gonna tornado that bowler to avoid his damage because already we got some damage from the rocket. Now placing the furnace towards the right, just to maintain a double lane pressure so that he does not, if he had to put the furnace on the left, then I think he could have got some value on the right as well. I thought log would be useful to take away his fire spirits, and one of my fire spirits could make it up to the furnace, but a good move by him by placing his bowler down. The executioner is gonna be taking away the bowler, he logs it, and now I go for the goblin barrel. And again a prediction tornado, and yeah, there we go guys, the goblins again get a free value out of it, and the left tower is down to a 1198 HP. I think the fire spirit should make, oh no, he puts down his mirrored Skami. He's playing the mirrored bowler furnace deck. It's pretty similar to what we are playing right now. And I again he puts down his log, and I was gonna put my log, but now I think I should play my log. And yeah, I get again the same value from the mirrored goblins. And yeah, the left tower is now in the rocket range, so I need not worry about that anymore. And now I'm gonna put my executioner to deal with that fire spirit as well as the bowler. There goes his minion horde, and I tornado it, and the fire spirit is gonna finish off the minions. He's gonna play minor, but now it's too late in the game. There's 6 seconds left, and I'm gonna rocket and finish off the game. That's a 6 victory, I guess. That was a GG against Merxis from Doctors. So where are we? We are at 6-1 right now. Just a couple of victories to make some value out of that 100 gems. Racing Valor. He goes aggressive in the start with his Dart Goblin. I am 80% sure that he's playing that log bait deck, and it is a very tough deck, guys. I knew that the goblins were gonna come. Okay, so that goblin's gonna activate my king tower so that I'm gonna be at some advantage. It's not a game changing move, but still we get some advantage out of it. I actually know his deck. There's gonna be an Inferno tower and the rocket to finish off one of my towers. I'm gonna put my executioner. He's gonna play the Inferno tower. There he goes. He's also gonna have a log in his deck, which is not good for us because we have the Goblin Barrel as a win condition. Also, I think this game should be of a typical mirrored rocket. Take the fire spirits, finishes off the Inferno tower, and another wave coming. The princesses are gonna take out my fire spirit. I have the mirrored log ready with me. I defend them with my Skami. No damage done to my right tower, and there he goes aggressive with the Dart Goblin on my left tower. You get some value out of it. I'm gonna tornado. I misplaced my tornado. That was, I think I predicted right, but my position was not that perfect, so my goblins could not get the damage that I required. This point is up on damage, and we could be in trouble. He's playing his princess right now. I'm gonna log his princess. He's gonna rocket, but he's not gonna get value of that executioner, and I'm gonna rocket as well. Let's see what does he go ahead. What does he do ahead? Plays his Goblin Barrel. I go with my Skami, but very well placed log by him. I'm gonna go again with the Goblin Barrel and the Tornado combination. He places his Knight, so that was not a useful one. Zard Goblin gets some damage, deals some damage, and I thought that the Dark Goblin would be locked on the tower, but I'm gonna place my mirrored log, and there goes my mirrored log. He has used his log, he doesn't have a mirror in his card. So I'm gonna place my goblins and the tornado and the rocket as well. That tower's down to 531. He's gonna put down his rocket. And okay, so that's a lot, and that's a beat. What was that? I got defeated. That's the second loss of a game. 6-2. I really hope we can touch it up to 7 or 8 victories. That was a tough tech. It's Surgical Goblin. I think Surgical Goblin has made this deck and posted a video out of it. It's a very good deck, and also it has got defense, offense, as well as very good cards in it. So let's move ahead in the next game. There he goes with the Hog Rider, but the Hog Rider is not gonna get any damage done on my tower. He goes with his Kami. I'm gonna Goblin Barrel his right tower. He's gonna Goblin Barrel my left. I'm gonna defend it with this Kami. He uses his log. Princess is down. I think it's gonna take away my skeletons. Again, a furnace behind so that he could not get value from the Dark Goblin if he has one. The splitting is coming from the center, and now I'm gonna tornado his goblins. I actually failed to activate my King Tower. He's having an Inferno Tower as well. The Executioner is gonna die off that Inferno Flame. Now I place my goblins, and there I go. I actually tricked him by placing the Goblin Barrel behind the tower, and now there goes the log. I think he's gonna play the Goblin Barrel, but we have the mirrored log ready with us. Come on, play the barrel. He plays his Kami, as well as the Ice Spirit. That Ice Spirit is gonna kill most of the skeletons out there. I'm gonna deploy my furnace again. He's gonna put down his princess on the right, and okay, the princess is gonna kill away my furnace. The right tower at 1600 HP. The Executioner is gonna do its work. I'm gonna tornado that goblins. I again missed. He placed it away, and so I could not get the value of that tornado. I'm playing my Goblin Barrel, and he's defending against Kami. I'm gonna split my own Kami as well from back. He goes aggressive with the Hog Rider Ice Spirit push, and I'm forced to play my furnace, but I actually missed the Hog Rider. My left tower is at 636 HP. I don't wanna lose this badly. I'll rocket his right tower princess, and I think the Executioner is gonna do its work. Yeah. He did not place his Goblin Barrel on my tower, and so I got some value out of it. And I tornado it. He locks. I don't even have now the mirrored Goblin Barrel. Let's see, guys, this is a close one. This could probably be the nail biter. I'm gonna log his princess and mirrored log on his Goblin Barrel. Skeleton army to deal with that Hog Rider, and he goes aggressive with the minion horde as well. I'm gonna tornado that minion horde towards right, and now I'm supposed to put my Executioner, and there goes a log. I'm at 356. Can I win this one? Please, please, please. Put my furnace for defense, and hope it doesn't come with anything. I'm gonna rocket it. Okay, that's 193 HP left on it. Another rocket. Strike it up. Strike it up. That's a good game. That was probably the nail biter one. He's coming up with anything because that was so close by. If that rocket would have been made, I would have probably ended up with 6 victories. But that rocket was on time, so it's now 7-2. let's move ahead on the 8th battle. Hooray! Why and why? I think I've seen this clan many a times in most of the YouTubers channels. That fast is gonna take off with that tombstone. Displacing the tombstone, I'm going with that. Could be a lava loot deck. No, but he goes with the bowler. I'm gonna get some value out of that rocket. His bowler and the right tower as well. The bowler even obviously does not die with that rocket, and he goes with an aggressive push. The Ash Wizard is Electro Wizard is locked on my executioner, but I don't think that push was good enough. Actually, take away his giant as well as the bowler. His executioner dealing damage to my executioner, and now I'm gonna lock that executioner to not get any hits, and yeah, there we go, we did not get any hits, guys. I go with my Goblin Barrel. Probably he's gonna lock a bowler, he's gonna tornado it. I wish I could place it, I wish I could place it on the tower. Again, I thought he's gonna zap or something like that, so I just went to trick him and it did not work. I'm gonna put my Scammer to deal with that support unit, that's the evils. Now the executioner going with that, and the Giant's gonna get some decent amount of damage done on the right tower. I'm having my rocket in my hand. Let's see if I could get some value out of it. The executioner is gonna finish off the skeletons, and he goes with that bowler again, but I'm not gonna rock it because I probably could not get any deal out of it. Again, I made a mistake, and I should improve my placement, but I think he's having zap or something like that. I don't know why I was tempted to trick him with that Goblin Barrel, because most of the time I trick my opponents with the Goblin Barrel. There I get some value out of the rocket. It actually did not touch the tower, and we could be in trouble. But the executioner, come on executioner, save us. I'm gonna mirror that log. He's gonna tornado it, and this could be bad. The skeleton army could deal some good amount of damage. He's putting his executioner, but still we are not looking good in this game. He just has to defend 1400 hits. I'm gonna rocket this giant and execution as well, and tornado is giant towards the center, and put down my furnace. The giant's distracted by the furnace. His bowler would be, I'm sure it would be locked on my tower, but the executioner, I got it on time, and there we go. The bowler is not gonna deal any damage on my right tower. I'm gonna lock that evils. Okay, the evils is not gonna get any damage unless and until he puts some tank over it. And this time I actually got it. And can I get that execution as well? Yeah, there we go. 930 HP remaining on his right tower. He's gonna go with that push giant bowler. I'm gonna play my executioner and tornado. Execution and tornado being so strong, they can actually tackle many defenses, many great pushes. And there we go with that Goblin Barrel. I'm not gonna think of tricking him with anything. He's gonna place evils. I'm gonna rocket, and let's see what's there. He's going aggressive with that executioner giant. Let's see if the rocket could get in time. I'm holding my tornado, and no, I'm locked the giant, but there we go. The rocket was able to reach on time again, second time in one against 4 away from Y and 5. There we go, guys. We are on 8 victory. I've already got enough value out of that 100 gems that were used in the Grand Challenge. Oops, it's taking a while to search for the opponent. Cancel and again search. Yeah, there we go. I think this time is done. playing the same deck in a rocket deck. I'm gonna play my Goblin Barrel on the right and see what does he react with. He's playing an Executioner, Scramming. Is it the mirrored matchup? He's playing the Graveyard Spell, and I think the skeletons did not take their execution. We are gonna deal a lot of damage on the left tower. My tower is almost down to 1500 HP, and I placed my Goblin Barrel but could not get any value out of it. I'm gonna tornado that Evis towards the center so that it's not gonna lock on my tower, and his Mega Minion is also on the sliver of his health. Putting my furnace to chip over that right tower. Can I get some value out of that rocket? I'm waiting for him to put an executor right behind the tower. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get some good damage, good value out of that rocket, because executioner, if you ignore it, along with the graveyard, I think it's a deadly push, and he's going with the giant, and I think yeah, there he goes with the graveyard as well. I'm gonna lock that skeleton, but still it's of no use. The skeleton's gonna take away my tower. My left tower is out, and still 1 minute left. Not at all looking good in this game. I'm gonna place that tornado to pull away that Evis. That was a predicted one, and actually it paid off. The Fire Spirit also got some value on the right tower. If we can make a tower damage on any of it, we can actually we can hope to win, because both of the towers are at low health. One of my towers gone, but okay, I predict my Scammy very well. That Fire Spirit's also gonna deal some damage on it, and the left tower, right tower on 493. He's gonna play his giant Mega Minion. I'm gonna tornado that. Okay, I even get the Scammy. His giant is out of there, and now the execution is gonna do some damage. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Can we make it up? Can I get this tower right? Come on. 5 spirits. Okay, I get it. I'm not sure about the damage done by the rocket. Come on, can we get it? Oops. Wow. That was probably deep. I've never had any battle as close as this. How much damage does the tournament standard rocket does? Let's check it out. Oh my god. 493. We actually got so lucky out of it, because the tower was, if you guys could rewind it and see, that tower was down to 493, and I'm pretty happy with that. I got 9 wins, and probably if I get it, it's good. If I not, it's not bad at all. 9 wins in a grand challenge means we can actually get some value out of it. He's playing the Ice Golem Knight, and I'm gonna lock his Knight. In this game, I've not got a good starting hand. Executor to deal damage with that skeleton army, and oh my god, this is not good. I'm gonna tornado back his Knight so that the Knight won't be able to do any damage. He's gonna play his Goblin Barrel, but the Scam is gonna do its work. I think one of the goblins still could make it up to the tower. Locks everything. Also get some damage on the right tower as well. And I don't have much elixir to put down the prediction lock or the prediction tornado. I go with that Goblin Barrel again, hoping for some damage. He places his executioner. Not looking good in this game. Tornado the executioner so that it does not get any value out of it. At this point, we are at 1800 HP and his tower is at 22. He actually tried to trick away, but I got to this. Sometimes it doesn't work because if the goblins are way behind, the opponent can easily see that the goblin is not on the tower. So they wait for the lock to, and they wait for the goblins to actually come out from the barrel. Then they put down the lock. Coming with the Knight Executioner combo. That goblin barrel, I'm gonna tornado it. And what is happening right now? Nice. I did not play the skeleton army well. I'm just gonna lock my goblin barrel. I think my win conditions are not at all working in this game. I'm gonna put down the prediction lock, but the knight is gonna kill me that goblins. The skeleton army to deal damage. It won't get my executioner but get a good amount of damage done on my tower. 12 seconds left, not much to do in this game. I get the knight. I also missed the knight. Just 318 HP left. I'm gonna log his goblin barrel. And oh my god, I missed that goblin giant. It's a good game. From that 0-1. Well played by him. We're gonna do the chest opening right away. 11,500 gold, not at all bad. 1 pump, 2 goblin heart, and a big card that is Kami. 1 tornado, that's good. 15 barrel ramps, I can actually upgrade it to level 6. Minions, Expo, 35 dart goblins, and 298 artists. Probably not the best, probably the worst test that I could ever get. This is insane because I did not get any epic that I used. I got 298 artists, but I think that's fine. I think we did good because land wins is not at all bad. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share my video.